What the fuck is up, y'all? It's Bread and Circuses. Your boy Caleb Salvatore here, rocking a Josh Gordon jersey.
Yo, it's Nick Kohler. As always, we're in the Zach Ertz. It's game time today, boys.
Yes, we are recording this on game day. Before we get started,
Yep.
Make sure you go and like us on Facebook, Bread and Circuses by Big Bill Media. You can also go give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on YouTube and Spotify. We would fucking adore you if you could do that because that boosts us on the algorithm.
Yep, sure does. We got a good show for you guys today, too. This is our post-comedy show power
our big show.
Here.
Down
Yeah.
your throat from Lincoln for the last month. We really had it last night.
We did, and we're planning on getting some videos up of that. Some of them are going to be available for purchase. We'll get some clips up of everybody going, but it was really fun. Like, we did really good. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, to go in there. We were going to be 7 dudes. I've never met half of them in person, but it was a really good show, man. Like, we had tons of people come up to us, go like, "Oh man, you guys are all really funny." Like, it felt like a real, like, going to a theater comedy show in there.
Yeah, it was cool to mingle with the audience too. It was a really personal setting.
Mm-hmm.
It was different.
Yeah, I would definitely do it again. If we are doing it again, we'll make sure that everybody knows about it too, so you guys can come out.
Yeah, we're gonna, because this one was in Lincoln. Hopefully, we'll have some bars around Omaha that it's gonna be in.
Yeah,
and we're gonna be making some phone calls this week, kind of as the boomers say, pounding the pavement.
Yeah,
handing your resume in on creamy hard stock paper.
We were like joking with these guys, like, man, this is like the beginnings of like a new comedy troupe here coming up, so it's gonna be cool. Maybe we'll see these guys. We'll try to get these guys on the show too. I really like probably try to get Nico on here soon. I love the Wandering Stoner, but man, I think he'd just be too high to come and do an hour-long podcast.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know how long he could focus.
Yeah, I know. He's cool though. I like him.
Yeah,
I think Zach did an awesome job as a host on the first time.
Definitely,
too, so.
definitely. Yeah, Zach had never hosted. Zach, that's our producer, Raptor.
Mhm.
He'd never hosted anything like that before, and he fucking smashed it, in my opinion. So
He did, yeah.
it was really good. It was really good.
I've had people come up and tell me like that. Oh man, I could never go up and do the like comedy like that. It's not easy. Like, it really is. Like, people with bad social anxiety, like, man, even people that like don't prepare for it just go up there and kind of shit the bed.
Confession time, I do have social anxiety.
Mhm.
My issue isn't with stand-up. I have no problem getting up in front of 100 people and telling jokes.
Yeah.
My problem is if one of those people wants to talk to me afterwards. I get really nervous.
You're like the autistic kid in the back, just like playing around with your glasses.
yeah, that's where I run into my problems with social anxiety. Rob Zombie had a similar sentiment to that on Rogan the other day. I was like, oh, that's a good way to describe it. But yeah,
how do you say it? What did he say? I haven't watched the Rob Zombie show.
He's like, I go on stage and rock in front of 10,000 people, but 5 of them want my autograph, and I'm fucking pissing myself. So it's like,
Yeah, Rob Zombie's been a big dude for a long time too. So
I mean, I get it. Like, I wanted to see his new movie. I missed it though. I saw it.
Yeah, how was that? I haven't. No.
So
the last movie I went and saw was the Hustlers movie. So
what was that?
The stripper movie, the one where J-Lo's a stripper.
Oh, I need to see that.
It's good. Yeah, you go just to see J-Lo do a strip dance or a pole dance. It's good.
All right. No, it was good. They're all adults now, and
it's basically like the second half of the original movie. Yeah,
it was. I mean, it wasn't. It was a lot better than the original. I used to be scared of the original, and then I watched it again a couple of years ago. I was like, I was scared of this. Like, this is some corny ass shit, bro.
Yeah, I remember watching that originally as a kid for the first time, and like I was watching it with these 2 neighbors of mine, and they were like, "Yeah, this movie's gonna be really confusing. The beginning is like the end of the middle, and like the sequence, and just try to pay attention, and you're still gonna be confused." And that's exactly what happened.
That's Donnie Darko for you too.
Yeah. I've never seen Donnie Darko.
Really?
Actually,
that's a tattoo on my shoulder right here.
Yeah, I've never seen it
like 100 times. You have to. I've seen it 100 times because you have to see it 100 times to understand it. But
there's a lot of movies like that I haven't seen. I've never seen Tombstone. I've never seen Donnie Darko.
Never seen Tombstone.
I've never seen. And it's not that
I have a tattoo of Tombstone on my arm too.
It's not Fight Club. It's not that I haven't wanted to watch it. It's just I've never taken the time to sit down and watch it. And everybody I tell that to is like, dude, you never seen Tombstone?
Tombstone. No. Okay, so like Kurt Russell does a great job as Wyatt Earp, right? Like he's a lead role, he's a great job. But who fucking steals the show is Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday. Like he fucking just kills this. I'm your Huckleberry. It's like
I mean any movie that Sam Elliott's into, I'll watch it. I love Sam Elliott. So
Sam Elliott's a really good actor. Now the quote from Tombstone, "I'm coming and hell's coming with me," still gives me chills. That's one of
I need to watch it. I love cowboy movies. Like I love westerns.
The cowboy movie.
Yeah.
This fucking movie is great. You definitely need to see it.
Yeah, I've even sat through all of the old the Man with No Name movies. God, I always forget the name of that old bastard. What's his name again? That plays in like
John Wayne?
No, like Fistful of Dollars and
like Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I've sat through a bunch of the old Clint Eastwood movies, and they're really good. Like they're really fucking long, but they're really good. And I just never sat through Tombstone. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the scene where Doc Holliday is like, "Wow, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked right over your grave." It's like an all-time movie quote there. You know what other cowboy movie was really good was fucking Magnificent Seven.
Never
the remake with Denzel and Chris Pratt.
The newest one that was that the one that fucking that one director the just came out like a little bit ago?
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was the one that was made by Quentin Tarantino, right? Or no, that was
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight got a lot of shit. I actually enjoyed it. That was with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
and
I haven't watched a Hateful Eight either.
Walton
Normally,
Goggins.
I'm pretty good at watching Tarantino movies. Like Django is awesome.
That was more of like a mystery movie. So that one had a lot of talent in it too. That one had Samuel L. Jackson. It had Kurt Russell in it, just like in Tombstone. And then it had I don't know if you know Walton Goggins. You ever see Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, I know.
You remember the transgender prostitute? You see Vice Principals with Danny McBride?
Yeah. I know Walton Goggins is, yeah.
So no, that was a pretty good one. It got a lot of shit though. Did you like that one?
I never got a chance to watch it. I was gonna go see it in theaters, and then everybody said it sucked. So usually I don't pay to watch sucky movies.
People didn't like it because it was long.
Okay, well, there's a lot of really long Western movies. So I remember people just saying that the plot made no sense. Which
the plot made sense if you could follow it.
Okay. Like I said, I'll go watch movies that are bad. I just don't want to pay for them to watch them. So
it wasn't bad.
I'll wait for them to be free on like TMC or something like that, or HBO or something. Yeah.
But no, it wasn't bad. There was a lot of controversy. People were mad that Pennywise wasn't a gay ally.
Oh, and it.
Yeah. There was a bit in my stand-up about that, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. It's a horror movie, man.
Right.
Like
it's children. Why do you like? Who's next? Fucking Charles Manson is your ally? What the fuck? So I guess like there's this weird fanfic community of the internet. The more I looked into it,
that it's gay or
they wanted like Pennywise and the Babadook to be an LGBT whatever couple.
Okay.
Yeah, that like if that's what you're getting upset over, you need to fucking go outside and socialize.
I will say this. I've never met anybody in person that said that shit.
No, neither have I.
Yeah, it's all on the internet.
They don't go out in person. That's why.
People on the internet aren't real people.
No,
so.
That's the Tumblr feminists and shit like that. The internet's a dark place, man.
Yeah, the internet's really a dumb place. I heard I was watching the Ethan Klein's podcast, H3H3.
Yeah.
They were talking about this one business, or I can't remember what business it was, but they got in trouble because they made a joke saying something about thick, but like something with two C's. Which anytime a corporation or a corporate entity or something like that is using memes, it's basically the meme's dead.
Right.
But they were saying like, oh, they can't be doing this because this is like invented by like black culture.
Oh my God.
And I was like, no, that's internet culture.
Yeah.
Like my wife was like, oh yeah, it came from like black comedy on like Twitter or something like that. And I was like, no, that came from like people spelling suck with two C's.
Yeah.
And that was just like a meme that somebody took of like
a joke.
Yeah, they took it from like Captain Falcon from like the first
Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers, where it'd say success and him clapping, but it would just they'd suck and then him there. Like that's where that came from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, that was like in 2013. They fucking we're being fucking what is it, the memepedia or whatever. Fucking
people just want shit to get butthurt over.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, man, come on. It's a joke. It's a misspelling of the word thick. Like nobody owns that.
There's no culture that owns a word. Like, oh, thick and hearty pasta. So the Italians own it now.
Yeah,
is that
exactly.
What you're telling me?
Yeah,
like no,
thick and creamy.
Yeah, exactly. That's just fucking stupid.
Made me roll my eyes, man. People just find shit to get fucking irritated about.
Yeah, it's like that chick that got all mad at me last night at the show.
Your comedy intentionally pokes at people. So if
my comedy pokes at people like that,
if you don't make somebody mad, then you're just not doing it good.
Right?
Enough,
yeah, that's my thing. Is it's like, well, here's the thing though. That type of person shouldn't be at a comedy show.
Yeah, probably.
If you're going to a comedy show, especially a fucking intimate, small environment like we were in, where it's like max 25 people in the audience, you need to expect to hear some of the most disturbing things you're going to hear, right? Especially look at the fucking promo. All you had to do was look at the promo picture. The way they spelled my name, they used the anarchy symbol for A, right? That should be your fucking warning, right? Oh no,
you got to be careful.
Maybe this guy's a little edgy.
You got to be careful with that, man. With the anarchy symbol, they're gonna assume you're like a Tumblr type chick.
Oh no! All they got to do is watch 5 minutes of me, and they know for a goddamn fact that I'm not a Tumblr.
Yeah,
that's But no, that like, come on.
That's why I the first time I ever told that joke about there being the wrong hole,
not being the wrong,
being the wrong, about there is no wrong hole. It's like, oh man, there was just mainly it was ladies from what I remember going like, oh, that's so not true. I was like, fucking duh. Like
now, if I had to rate it from what like on a PG-13 type scale, I'd say that Scott was fairly PG.
Yeah, Scott's PG. You can tell Scott's a teacher.
Nico and the Wandering Stoner are probably PG-13.
Yeah,
I'd probably give you an R.
Really? Me and
R? Maybe an R or PG-13. I
do talk about having.
You didn't do your wrong hole joke, so you might be dropped down to PG-13.
Mine wasn't too bad.
Jeremy, our opener, I would probably have given a PG-13, maybe.
Yeah.
And then I'm a fucking X. So I was kind of on a different extreme level than the rest of you guys. So I get it that it was kind of a culture shock.
I would still give you an R. It's not like you were throwing around like racial slurs or
no, I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think slurs
whipping your
funny.
Balls out in the middle of the show.
Right. That's or NC-17. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think slurs are funny. I think racist jokes can be funny as fuck.
I don't think that racist jokes are funny. I think you can make jokes about race and they're not racist. You know what I mean? Like as long as they're in good taste. Like I can make a joke about like white people without me going like, oh, fucking white people. Because that's like where you cross a line where you like start saying that you don't like it or something like that. Like I can make a joke about white people always fucking like that one guy always telling about how white people in Omaha here, they got a
we sit in our car for 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude, that shit had me fucking dying. I was like, that is fucking true, dude.
That's my favorite thing about comedians. Like, my favorite thing is when a comedian can point out something that seems really mundane that you don't even notice, and it's like, holy fucking shit, we do that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I heard a guy open for Impractical Jokers a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He was talking about he's like, when a man takes a piss in the morning, you see the little piece of shit on the side of the toilet bowl, our dick turns into a fucking water pick the rest of the day. I'm like, that's so fucking true.
Yeah.
It's like, but yeah, no, that's my favorite part of comedy is when they can point stuff like that out.
Yeah, little things like that. Yeah, and you can do that in the regards to like race or even really more of culture.
Right.
If you can like point stuff out that with culture, then it's funny. Yeah. It's not hateful. It's funny.
No.
Like you can talk about like fucking hairstyles that you see over in Korea or some shit and not be racist towards Asian people. Like, because it's a culture thing. It's not like nothing. That's things you can help is culture. You can't help your race. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's different. Like the one that set her off. So I hopped up and I think and it seemed like it was going to be kind of edgy. You could tell when I started making the Pennywise joke and I made the Antonio Brown reference and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then
there's like probably half the people there knew who Antonio Brown was.
But I knew that there was going to be half the people in the audience that understood that. So
yeah.
there was, as soon as I got to the school shooting jokes, I was like, okay, I'm either going to lose this audience or they're going to love me. Here we go.
Mm.
And the school shooting jokes went okay. You could tell she was a little annoyed by that because she was right in the front row. But the school shooting jokes went okay. And then I dove into the racial Olympics jokes. The Mexican part was fine. That wasn't really comedic.
That shit made me like, I was just like shaking my head because you kept going like the whites and the blacks. I was like, God, is this the fucking 50s, dude? Like, I mean, I'm not going to get butthurt about it, but it was just like making me laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, them colored folk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, God damn, dude.
I didn't say the coloreds.
I know you didn't, but like.
I hopped up and I was like, well, you know, the blacks, I mean, of course they take gold in basketball and dating morbidly obese white women, and that was where I fucking lost her.
She was a morbidly obese white woman, and she probably had a black boyfriend.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I texted. I was texting people about it afterwards, and my mom, of all people, was like, "Well, what did her black boyfriend say?"
Your mom with the zingers there, dude. That shit's funny.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like if you got a black boyfriend, but I mean, you'd be telling a lie if you said that you didn't see a lot of fat white chicks with black dudes, man. Like,
it's so true though.
Yeah, there was a couple actually a couple black people in that audience, and they were laughing.
They thought my racist jokes were, especially when I said, I don't want to spoil the whole thing.
They were laughing.
They thought the racist jokes were funny as fuck.
Yeah,
they were probably the best members of that audience.
Yeah, they were. They were having a fucking good time, man. They were cracking up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had fun though. That was a good time.
It was a good time. We're definitely going to do it again.
More of those pretty soon. So
yeah, if you guys are in the Omaha, Lincoln area, definitely come out for one of those when we're posting it. It's a reason to follow us on Facebook because we'll be announcing those live events like that.
Yeah, I actually met a guy at the bar afterwards. He's like, "Wait, I'm gonna add you on Facebook so I can figure out where you're doing it at."
Cool, man. Hell yeah. There you go. I was thinking about this. If we ever start touring, it would be a really cool thing to have our opener, just like maybe the night before we go, we find some kind of open mic or something like that and go find a dude that's funny. Yeah, and then we just have him come and open for us as the local guy. Well, that'd be fucking sweet, right?
The local guy open. Yeah, that would be cool. We got to get to the point we can tour first. Right now, we're still begging dive bars to accept us.
Yeah, it's fun to dream, though, about that kind of stuff.
I think we need a Facebook page for it, though. I think that should be. We need to find a name for our troupe, and we need a Facebook page.
Yeah, we do.
Here's the thing, y'all. I guess we can announce this now. We're gonna start doing 2 episodes a week. We're gonna release. I think we should release one on Friday, so that way we can give the one that comes out on Monday some time to.
Okay, produce. Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe Friday or Thursday. I think Thursday'd be good because then you'd have something to look forward to on the Friday.
Y'all are listening to a business meeting live.
I know, right? Hey, fuck it, man. The back office. This is the apprentice in here.
So
Caleb, Salvatore, and Nicole.
That's right. But no, so we're gonna release 2 a week now. The second one that we release midweek will be audio only, just to give our producers some. But like, we just want to get more content out there, right? The more content you produce, the more people that are gonna follow your page.
And so I mean, it's good to just have more content out there too.
And it's good practice.
Yeah, it is. Me and Caleb can sit here and just. We can talk
hours, dude.
Yeah, we can have a good conversation about what's going on for the week in a quick 45 minutes or a half hour or something.
Yeah, like so I mean, the second episode midweek, it's not going to be as long. Like it'll be 45 minutes, whereas this one's usually close to an hour. This one's today is actually going to go kind of short because we got to get going.
Plus, I'm fucking hungover from last night, dude. We fucking drank a lot of beer at that show. We did the show. I probably drank like 4 beers there. We went to a sports bar to finish watching the Husker game afterwards, and I pounded down like 3 beers there.
Yeah,
and then we went out to a lounge where my wife was hanging out with some friends at, and I got like sexually harassed by this fucking fat white girl.
By job of the gut.
Yeah, dude, it was not cool. Like I was mean mugging her anytime she came by me. I didn't like she never touched me except when she like fucking scuffed her, I stepped on my toes and stuff and like broke them. But she was going over there with my friend who this guy was there. He's a friend of ours with his wife, right? And she's fucking like being drunk white girl all over, and Min's wife is just sitting there just mean mugging this shit. She looks like she's about ready to fucking attack this girl.
Stab her.
Yeah. Tanner's just there like all uncomfortable, like, all right, yeah, he doesn't want to say anything though. He's too nice. He was like trying to point her over to me, and I was like, Tanner, don't do that. I'll be mean to her. I'll make her cry if she comes over and starts doing that shit to me.
Fat ass.
Yeah. Like I had it in my head. I was like, get your Shrek looking ass off of me. Go back to your fucking swamp, girl.
What are you doing in my swamp?
You know, the annoying part was her fucking friends were egging her on the whole time. Like they were like trying to get everybody into it and shit. And I was like, no, she's being a fucking slob over there.
Yeah.
And I want you to just imagine if that was a bunch of fucking dudes doing that shit, all the chicks in the bar.
In jail.
Fuck yeah, dude. The cops should be
jail.
there. I was like, God, this fucking bitch here, dude.
Like, have you seen the video where the woman walks around town? It's like a YouTube thing, and she just grabs random dudes' dicks.
No, I've never seen it. If a random chick grabbed my dick in public, I would be fucking very mad.
Right.
I don't want random bitches coming up and touching me, dude.
Right.
I don't want fucking people sometimes I know that touching me sometimes.
Right.
Like I don't want strangers touching me.
It's like have you ever dated a girl that has like no respect for your personal space and she's just all over your shit? It's not like it's not fun. I've seen it like people go through that firsthand, and it's fucking awkward to sit there and watch your male friend who clearly is not enjoying this get molested by this chick.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah, like
and it's just as bad when a dude does it to a woman.
Yeah,
it's not cool either way.
Yeah.
So like, could you imagine if a man made a video where he went around town just grabbing random chicks by the pussy, like our president?
That guy'd be in jail after like 2 of them,
God,
dude. He would have got maced probably by the second one, and then in jail. So
yeah,
it was just annoying because like I was really disappointed that her friends didn't just go like, all right, come on, bitch, stop it.
Like you're out of fucking control.
Yeah,
right
dude,
now.
she was clearly fucking toasted, dude. She was singing every single song that came on the motherfucking radio in there.
I think that
poorly.
There should be like a code of honor amongst karaoke DJs.
What's that?
Like you don't let people sing like "Don't Stop Believing" and shit like that.
That's like the best one though. That's one like everybody sings.
Yeah, there's one man on earth who can sing that song, and his name's Steve Perry, and he's fucking dead.
What about that like Asian guy that just fills in for him? Yeah,
okay, maybe him.
Yeah, the
and
Korean guy can sing.
The guy from Steel Panther when I've had enough to drink. But their rendition's not too bad. Anybody besides those guys, I think it's a fucking crime for you to try to reproduce that song.
No, that's the best karaoke song. That's the best karaoke song because no matter what, like no matter where you grew up in, no matter what time you grew up in, like in this day and age, everybody from fucking 5 years old to 65 knows that song. So like dude, at least the intro.
I have a friend whose dad is like super into karaoke.
Yeah.
And he would like take it. He said one time, he goes, I shit you not, dude. I'm taking him to karaoke one time because of course he wasn't going to be able to drive home. Right? So he goes, I'm driving him to karaoke one night. And he's like, I shit you not. He's got headphones on and he's got a YouTube video pulled up on his phone and he's mouthing the words to karaoke to make sure he can time his songs right.
Jesus Christ, dude. I've actually never gone to karaoke bars like that and been there with like a lot of people.
Karaoke's fun, but if you take it that seriously, you should throw yourself off a fucking bridge.
Oh my God. It's just like I'm not much of a singer. Like, I mean, I'll go up and do comedy bits all day, but when it comes to singing, dude, I no.
So I have the curse of my voice is semi decent when I want it to be, but as soon as I've had a few drinks in me, it's fucking gone. So people are always pressuring.
You're good enough to do karaoke, but not good enough to like
go on American Idol.
Yeah,
no.
Good enough to do karaoke and not get booed off the stage, but
yeah.
Not good enough, to do anything with it.
I could front a shitty punk band, probably.
Oh yeah, to front a shitty punk band, all you got to do is yell. That's all. That's true. Be skinny.
That's skinny or shitty emo band.
Yeah,
that's probably a better reference. But, speaking of which, Mayday Parade's coming, and I'm kind of pumped for that. But anyway,
dude, I saw there's going to be a bunch of shows coming up around here.
Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of cool.
I might go to that. I'm not sure.
I kind of want to go to that too. Dropkick Murphys I'm not Irish at all, but
that's an all-day thing, and it's in October, and it's outside.
That's
which
the
is a
Mega Fest, right?
Yeah, it's a huge fucking risk.
Yeah,
October outside in Nebraska. I hope you got a good insurance policy on that one. Because
they'll probably have everything covered and everything, but I'm worried.
No, that's at West Fair. I've seen shows get rained out there.
I've would be October is just kind of a goofy month because if it's sunny and like that nice crispy like fall weather, man, it's be a fucking best show ever. Yeah.
Dropkick Murphys is cool. I know Clutch. That's about it. That's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Who else is coming? We're going to see because Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer announced a tour. We're gonna go see
Weezer.
them.
I would go just to go see Weezer. I like Weezer.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see them.
There's an album that Weezer released a couple years ago, like the White Album. That was like just kind of a summertime type.
Yeah.
It was really good. I fucking liked it.
Who's
a lot.
the best live band you've ever seen?
The best live band I've ever seen. I'd have to think about that one because I've seen.
That's tough for me.
Yeah,
I like Papa Roach is my all-time favorite band. That's no secret. I have a tattoo of a roach on my arm. So like for those of you that are watching on our YouTube channel,
the butt rock.
Yeah, that's not butt rock.
Yeah, it's butt rock. I was talking about this with a buddy of mine about like the bands like that. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's butt rock." I'm like, "Where does that name even come from?"
Okay, butt rock. Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch. Butt rock.
3 Days Grace.
You could probably put Breaking Benjamin in there as butt rock.
Maybe. So
do you know where that term comes from? Butt rock.
I've never heard that before.
Really? Yeah. I don't know what it means, but like when you say what it is, you're like, oh yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
So butt rock I would define as just fucking corny lyrics and guitar riffs with no real substance to it. So I think Nickelback.
So Papa Roach isn't on there with this. This is my last resort on there. That's
Papa Roach. If you listen to the deep tracks on Papa Roach, they've actually because he went through like addiction and alcoholism and stuff like that, and their songs are actually really deep if you listen to some of their stuff. But bands like Nickelback, Five Finger Death Punch, you could probably put Breaking Benjamin up there.
Maybe Breaking Benjamin. That guy went through a pretty bad alcoholic thing.
Yeah.
Right? No. Actually, he wasn't an alcoholic.
No,
that guy
he is. That they think that's part of what's wrong with him.
Yeah, because he got really sick. Yeah.
He said he feels like he said that he thinks it's from his drinking and drugs, but he's not sure. And he said it every night after he performs. He feels like he got hit by a freight train. And he just, wants to die. And he's like, I was reading the interview with him. He said there's not a moment that goes by where I'm not in pain, which would suck.
Yeah, that would suck, especially for your passion like that.
No, even when he's not performing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you couldn't do like the thing that you love, that you were able to make a career out of.
I heard a interview with the singer. Do you remember Saliva?
Yeah.
The click. I guess that's kind of
another butt rock.
That's
band,
probably butt rock. Yeah. I heard it with. I know you're not a big fan of Motley Crue, but he was talking about.
I fucking hate Motley Crue.
So he was big into drinking. Like he was bad. He was talking about. He goes, and he doesn't even sing anymore. He's like a preacher now.
Wow, really?
Saliva. Yeah. He was
the
talking about
click boom guy is a preacher. Now.
Anyone can turn their life around, right?
Yeah, right.
But he was talking about how. Sorry,
I just had to take a sec to take that in. That's fucking funny, dude. Like that's like fucking what's the singer to Nickelback?
Chad Kroeger.
That's like Chad Kroeger, like Scott Stapp going and being like a fucking
Creed. There's another one.
That's like those two. Like you're like, what are those guys doing now? And it's like, oh, they're fucking stockbrokers now. It's like, what the fuck?
What about Limp Bizkit? Are they butt rock?
Fred Durst? No, they're like fucking meme rock.
Yeah,
dude.
that's true. That's why we had to get rid of our punk bitches intro because it sounded too much like Limp Bizkit.
It did. Yeah, Limp Bizkit's like meme rock. Like I honestly, you could probably like Limp Bizkit's in there, fucking
keep on rolling, baby.
Those like late '90s, like early 2000s stuff like that are just ridiculous.
Seether.
Like, Seether's butt rock.
Stained, more butt rock.
Stained is butt rock. I was gonna.
What's Corey Taylor's other band?
I can't think of it.
I'm looking at you through the glass. Stone Sour.
Stone Sour's butt rock.
What about Slipknot?
Slipknot's like new metal.
Yeah. Korn's new metal.
Yeah. Well, no, Korn is almost like meme rock too.
Korn.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm trying to think. The guys that sing fucking All Star is meme rock. Like,
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth
is a meme. Yeah,
Smash Mouth is meme rock because that's like gonna be timeless.
Uncle Cracker.
Uncle Cracker is meme rock. Yeah. Fucking even I would go as far to say Linkin Park is meme rock too anymore.
I think Linkin Park is kind of on the verge between butt rock and meme rock.
No, if they were gonna be by their classical. Like it'd be like new metal kind of because like they do some heavier stuff and like, but man, like you can
Seven Dust. That's another butt rock.
Yeah, you can start yelling some fucking like old Linkin Park lyrics, you know, like Yeah, dude. Anything that you can laugh at when you're playing really loud and super distorted, like that's meme rock, right? That shit, like the funniest thing I ever heard when it was when I was in the army. We were doing like a field event thing, and we were just sleeping outside, and one of the other platoons of like 30 guys.
Hinder's
butt rock. Yeah. There's 30, probably like 100 or 200 meters away from us, right? So a really good distance away, middle of the night, pitch dark because it's out in the middle of the desert. I just hear my buddy, one of my other buddies, Dan, just fucking screaming at the top of his lung those lyrics, these words, they were like like badly. He's just fucking shrieking this, dude, and I'm just cracking the fuck up because like this is like midnight. And all of a sudden, you just start hearing that shit. Like they were probably having a talk about it or something. But yeah, if you're just like camping out in the middle of the night and you hear somebody just shrieking Linkin Park lyrics, dude, it's gonna crack you the fuck up. Like,
so could you imagine like if Linkin Park got into gardening? I'm one step closer to the hedge, and I'm about to rake everything you say to me.
Yeah, anyway, dude,
that was bad. Okay, no, so anyway,
that's meme rock, exactly.
Yeah, the guy from Saliva, he was talking about how because he used to drink a bottle of vodka every single day on tour.
Woo!
I know, right?
Man, while we're here, before we go, we got to tell the story about us doing that open mic night on Tuesday this week.
Oh my God, yeah.
Woo!
Because this will parlay into
yeah.
So he said that Nikki Sixx, the bassist from Motley Crue, because Nikki Sixx is sober from heroin and shit, and he said Nikki Sixx, the bassist from Motley Crue, his way of having an intervention with Josie Scott, that's the singer of Saliva, was he fucking got all of his family and friends together, rented out a funeral home, and made him watch his own funeral as if he drank himself to death.
Damn, dude, that's fucking heavy.
Fucking deep intervention.
That's fucking heavy, man. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, that's when I stopped drinking.
If you didn't stop,
I went to rehab and I was done after that.
If you didn't stop drinking after that, there's some fucking like way more wrong with you.
No hope for you. At that point.
Damn, man.
Yeah, go ahead and tell the story about the lady in red.
Oh my God! So Tuesday night, me and Caleb are doing an open mic night downtown Omaha here. And fucking there was this guy, I think it was this guy's wife that was up there that just thought, oh, I can do comedy. But apparently it was her birthday, right? She's in a nice like birthday dress type deal. She's all dressed up in high heels and done up. But we find out that she is fucking drunk she is like borderline passed out in the gutter. She's got
an empty bottle of vodka, and I'm not talking Cut Spike Nice vodka. I'm talking the $8 fucking plastic bottom shelf Walmart vodka.
It looks like it's a Listerine bottle, but it says like
a day from payday.
That's the kind of shit that like you drink a little bit of it, don't want it, try to give it to a homeless person, and they're like, nah, man, I'm good.
That's the kind of shit somebody with no self-respect drinks. Yeah. Just put it like that.
But this bottle's fucking empty. She brought it up on the stage with her. It was empty, and we're just like, oh no. Yep. And all she does is just kind of stumble around. Just like, I'm funny.
Like insult the audience. Y'all ugly.
Yeah, she doesn't even tell one joke, and everybody was
man's in jail.
Everybody was just kind of filming her, and she like fell over.
Like, he fucking robbed a bank just so he didn't have to deal with you.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, this bitch is drunk, and she's gonna make a damn fool of her. So I'm surprised she didn't just like urinate on the stage or something like that.
Because I was over it, dude. I just looked out of my phone. And I look up, I'm like, where'd she go? She fucking fell on the floor.
Everybody was talking during it too.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, man, don't do that.
Don't
go to an open mic drunk as fuck and just be dumb.
Like, if she would have went up for 4 minutes and just walked off drunk, it would have been like, whatever, that's annoying.
She could have even told some jokes. It wasn't even the fact that she was drunk that was a problem. Is that she was drunk and
she
went
was
up there.
belligerently drunk. Yeah. She was trashed on a Tuesday.
Yeah. On a Tuesday.
Yeah, on a Tuesday. But but it was like, if she just went up for her 4 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever it was, and just walked off and was done, that's cool. But she continued to yell at the host from the stands.
Yeah. And I think I could see her husband. I think I could see her.
Yeah, he just kept like palming his face.
I felt bad for that dude, man, because that guy goes on there, I think, regularly.
He's pretty regular.
He's pretty funny actually when he goes up there. But yeah he was just that was embarrassing, man. I would fucking like if I did that to my wife, I would feel so bad about myself.
I know,
dude.
and when she's like. when she came and sat down and was yelling back and forth with the host, he's like, "Stop, please stop."
Yeah,
just stop.
just please. He's
Please
begging
stop.
with her, like, stop being ratchet, please.
Honestly, I try not to get butthurt about shit like that, but like, you've got people that have been doing this for years, and they're there to work on their craft or their art form. That's just disrespectful. To get up there and make a drunken ass out of yourself and just waste time like that. I mean, you've got people there that are serious. They love doing this. This is their passion. They're trying to work and get better at it so they can maybe one day make it, or they're just there to have fun.
And now they had to wait 5 minutes for this drunk bitch up there.
It was probably 10 with how much back and forth and how long it took her to get off the stage. I mean, it was, and then Jason Regan comes on like later in the night, and he goes, "Wow, her comedy was as low as her tits."
Yeah,
her tits were fucking low.
Yeah, dude, I was
damn bra.
We had a guy do like a country song in there, and I decided to make fun of him when I went up. But I was like, I legitimately was worried about her because she kept squatting down.
Yeah,
I was legitimately worried about her tits falling out of the bottom of her dress.
I didn't need to see that.
Yeah.
No, that would have been terrifying.
I think that's time, though, man.
We should call it.
Yeah.
We got to go watch the NFL and shit.
I got to go get drunk and be a jackass. So on a Sunday morning.
On a Sunday. Dude, I watched a lady fucking screaming. So I'll tell the story real quick and then we'll go. Yeah. I went to the Walgreens in North Omaha.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I mean, I worked out there, so it's like,
yeah.
I was going to get an Arizona tea. Or no, I was going to get coffee creamer.
Yeah.
Regardless, this customer in front of her was this Hispanic lady, right? And I'm watching this in line as it unfolds, and she goes, "Can I?" Or all this woman says to the cashier is, "Can I see how many points I have?" Like, because the Walgreens card.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's this lady behind her. It's this black lady, and she goes, "What the fuck did you just say?" And she turns around. She goes, "Excuse me?" And she goes, "What did you just say?" And the lady's like, "I just asked if I could use my points." And she goes, "Do you know Devontae?" And she goes, "Ma'am, I don't know who that is. Are you okay?" And she goes, "I know what you're up to. Your people are always up to something." Woo! And this lady goes, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" And they start yelling back and forth. And then the black lady gets up. And they're like yelling back and forth. And the black lady's like, "I want to know what you just said." And the Hispanic lady's in the doorway. She's like, "Are you fucking racist? Are you done?" And then, of course, the woman that was just acting like an idiot for no reason is buying gin at 9:30 in the morning.
Hell yeah, dude. You want to go? That's how you get some real life funny moments there. Just go to a Walgreens in the morning at a fucking ghetto and it'll be good, dude. It's another Omaha ghetto moment. Brought to you by Walgreens.
Yeah. All right. Make sure you go to our Redbubble. Make sure you like us on Facebook, Bread and Circuses by Big Bill Media. Excuse me. What else?
Go check us out on YouTube and everything. If you listen to us normally on the podcast, we do put it up on film just so you can see us. And it's a little bit different experience. Yeah,
we make video clips for the Facebook page.
Yep.
We have like really interesting, intricate discussions. So there's that. Please give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. We know that's where a lot of our listeners come from. If everyone,
we always preach that because it's really important. So,
like, if a fifth of the people that listen to this give us 5 stars,
and really feel free, everybody, to send us anchor messages as well. If you're gonna try, if you want to be on our podcast and send us an anchor message saying that, please do. You just got to send us contact information.
There's no way to reply.
We had somebody that sent us that and said he was going to send us an email, but he said to email him, and then he never gave us an email. So we were like, geez, how do we find this guy?
The best way to get a hold of us still remains to be our Facebook page.
Yep.
I am us on there. Bread and Circuses by Big Bill Media. I like belched in the middle when I said that last time. But yeah, Bread and Circuses by Big Bill Media. That's the best way to get a hold of us. Send us an IM on there.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great rest of your night here.
Peace out, punk bitches.